I'll tell you all my red flags before you even ask. That's why a lot of girls don't even call me for a second date, because I just like lay out all my red flags to them.
This is not a test.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Something Went Wrong with Vinny. Joined today by Mike Figs, the great Mike Figs. So much to talk about today. We're coming off of Arizona. I was just in LA for the week. There was a New Jersey Shore episode last night that aired that was really interesting. But good to see you again. We're just catching up.
Hell yeah, man.
You know, Mike, we were in Arizona, had some great shows out there.
Dude, amazing show.
Probably the most people I've ever performed in front of at once.
It's crazy.
Besides having sex on reality TV.
True.
Because, there was like 9 million people watching me.
Yeah.
I should use that joke.
Yeah.
I should be like, wow, this is the most people that have ever seen me, except when I was having sex on TV.
There you go. And someone's going to scream out, Angelina!
Yep. Can't use that joke in like Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
Yeah,
There's going to be 5 people there. But yeah, no, it was a ton of people in Arizona. Arizona really showed up. They were really fun, and the room was incredible. We didn't really love Phoenix. We didn't get to see a lot of it, because also it's really hot. So, like, you don't even really want to venture out and explore, you know? If it's, like, not right in front of you, it could have been, like, a better thing. But I think, like, every city, usually I'm like, oh, like, Mike, like, we got to go to this club or this staple thing. Yeah. Like, in Miami, it was Live. In Atlanta, it's Magic Shit City. Yeah. Phoenix, I'm like, you want to go to this cantina? I don't know. You know what I mean? It was breakfast spot. Yeah. Because everything was in Scottsdale. Yeah. That's the vibe I was getting.
We needed like a little tour guide, maybe, perhaps, because our experience of Phoenix was we were in an outdoor mall.
We were in an outdoor mall, but I feel like that's kind of what it is. I feel like the Arizona people like going out in Scottsdale. Okay. You know, so we didn't, that's 45 minutes away. We didn't really like venture out that far.
No. We walked a couple blocks. We went into the supermarket. We, a couple guys holding, signs of Christ. Yeah, you should repent. Yeah. Those guys were around. Yeah, a lot of misters in the front of the restaurants.
But all in all, it was a good trip. I popped into LA afterwards because I was already on the West Coast and I wanted to see my friends out there. I haven't been back to LA since Dancing with the Stars, which was a couple years ago, and I'll tell you about that. But I flew back yesterday. So I'm a little like jet lag right now, but flew back JetBlue Mint. I spent a fucking bag on this first class seat. You know why? Because they have planes now where like every single seat is individual. Okay. Like usually with the lay down seats, there's like 2 pods next to each other. Yeah. On this plane, I was like, you get your own. Nice. It's kind of staggered, a little weird. You're sitting like sideways, but it's cool because there's no one next to you. Nice. It's the JetBlue Neo plane.
Yeah, we got to pull that up.
Do you see it? Yeah, see that? That was my plane.
Nice.
I was eating lasagna.
I saw that.
They have real food on JetBlue.
Lasagna on the plane. You got to break that down.
Nah, brother. JetBlue uses real food from like a local restaurant. Their food tastes better than fucking some restaurants.
Get out of here.
Yeah, see, that's the pod that you're in.
Solid. Lean back, fall asleep.
Yeah, you could do all that. You have like a charging station next to you.
What's that green button? Is that an eject button in case shit gets wild?
Where's the green button?
There's a green button. What's that little green button?
Nah, I don't know. I didn't see that.
It's a water bottle.
I was like, I didn't see that on mine.
That was just in case.
Yeah, no, the menu is fire. You get to choose like 3 little tapas style. You never flew like JetBlue?
Yeah,
the Mint,
the cargo plane.
Nah, I spent
the fucking Mint.
I saw the individual seat and I canceled my United one. I grabbed that one because I used to fly back all the time from LA, and I used to always fly JetBlue Mint, but I haven't done it in a while because this is only available like on mad long flights, like cross country. It's not really available like when you go to Florida or Arizona or something.
Gotcha.
You know.
How was the Airbus etiquette?
The airmanship was pretty good. It was good, but got home last night, ran to do the podcast. Here we are today. But first, before we do anything, I want to start off by talking about the Thursday night last episode of Jersey Shore. It's a big deal. Everyone's talking about it because I drank.
Yes.
And I had fun with my new friend Eileen.
Yes.
Her last name is Ulick.
Beautiful.
Get it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, boy.
So
Not gonna say what I want to say, but yeah.
See if you can pull up Eileen. I don't know if
Hot
you find
mama.
it. Yeah. So
Hot mama.
So you know, everyone's like, "Oh my God, Vinny's drinking. He's having a good time." First of all, let's start off by talking about everybody watching me on this date and playing patty cake. Did you see that one?
Yeah, you were just chilling.
Yeah. See, Mike knows me, right?
Yeah,
so like, I get drunk, like I'm playing patty cake. Of course, it's another scenario where it's like, "Oh my God, what's Vinny doing?
He's got no ribs.
He got no game." First of all,
It's called being a nice guy.
First of all, I'm the only motherfucker you'll know that will play patty cake with a broad, and then end up clapping cheeks.
Yeah,
and I'm playing patty cake on her butthole.
Yeah, yeah. You want to fly mint one? We're playing patty cake on them cakes.
Yeah.
That's fun. It's sweet.
No, so yeah, I'm silly. I probably felt like you were watching Love on the Spectrum when you saw me, but I relate to them. That's why I relate to them more than I do anybody else, because I'm playing patty cake. I'm playing Bunny Bunny.
Yeah.
By the way, Bunny Bunny. You ever play that?
Is that the marshmallows in your mouth?
No, that is. I know that game too, though.
Oh.
Bunny Bunny's an improv game where it's like Bunny 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 Bunny, and then like the two people on either side of you got to go like tiki taki.
This is like Sunday
theater
church school things to do, right?
It's actually UCB, Upright Citizens Brigade, okay, founded by Amy Poehler.
I thought this was like what kids do in a cult when they're waiting for their parents to come back from the sacrificial ceremony.
That is true as well, but it's all improv games. But yeah,
but it's sweet. At the end of the day, that's a sweet thing to do. Like, you're just breaking the ice. You know, some guys are on their phone or rude, or they just want to go right to banging. That's kind of a fun thing to do, to see if the girl has some character.
But I'm all about games. Like when you've had dinner with me. Like I like playing games at dinner. Like if I'm with a girl.
I remember playing games. You didn't play games with me. That's for the record. You never play games with me.
All right, calm down. No, like when I'm with a girl, like I like playing like Would You Rather?
Yes.
Or playing like the alphabet game with like the categories. Like let's think of different sea animals, you know?
Sure.
Or fish. Yeah. The fuck is a sea animal?
I have no idea.
Well, because like a sea lion could be in the sea. It's not a fish.
Animal. True. Sea, yeah, you're right.
Marine life. Yeah. Let's play right now. Ready?
Go for it.
Okay. A, alligator? Aren't there some that are in the ocean?
Yeah.
Saltwater crocodiles?
Okay.
All right, you're a B.
B, barracuda.
Okay. C, cod.
Wait, is barracuda? Okay. D, dolphin.
Okay, so we get the idea. These are things I do.
I'm horny. That was, wow.
Yeah,
you did.
now you're wet,
you
right?
figured it out. Whoa-wee.
Yeah. So, listen, I'm one of a kind, guys. Not everyone gets it, okay? I'm a very complex creature. But anyway, besides that, yeah, we had fun. And, you know, it's weird. Like, on the show, so in my normal life, when I'm just chilling, when I haven't filmed from like 10 a.m. that morning, and like I've had a whole day to like relax and to go to the gym and stuff like that, on the weekends, I'll like pop out and have a drink and be fun, you know?
Yeah.
But this is Jersey Shore family vacation. It's a little bit different now. We go on these like trips with the whole family, stacked up with fucking activities all day, like a literally itinerary for like a family vacation. Mm-hmm. And I don't drink during those things. I don't drink during like, you know, Dina and her kids building sandcastles. You know what I mean? I don't drink when we're like, someone's having an argument because they have this long beef that they've been holding in for a year, and we're just sitting in a fucking hotel room on a couch. I'm not going to drink for that, you know?
Yeah.
Like I remember one year, like, you know, Dina was like, "You're boring. You're like a lump on a log." I'm like, "We're sitting in a fucking living room in Homedale, New Jersey. What do you want me to do? Shots? And you're married." So we're in Jamaica. I got on my jerk chicken shirt.
Nice shirt. There we go.
Jerk chicken, baby. Can you get this?
Here we go. Go ahead, get that real quick. Oh, all right. It's good arch.
It's good arch. And Bumbleclaw, Batsy boy. And we're in Jamaica, and like, you know, we're finally around a woman that I was like attracted to from the outside world, because normally we don't film in like tropical fun places. We did a season at Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville in Orlando. It was spring break. It was spring break for children. There were a bunch of fucking 9-year-olds in the pool. I'm sure some guys might have had a good time. Not me. Not me. That wasn't my thing. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm not.
Sorry.
Sorry. I don't want to get lit by the kids' menus.
Exactly. For some people, the kids would be the menu.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Catch a predator.
But yeah, if I learn anything from you, you like to drink. If you're going to drink, the number one requirement is
a BBL.
A lady. A BBL.
No,
a BBL. A
I
lady.
don't like BBLs, but like
a shorty.
Someone made a funny comment like that. They were like, "Oh, well, Vinny, what? You see a BBL, you got game all of a sudden?"
Yeah.
It's just that, again, the show is not. The show is great. It's us together on vacation or whatever, doing family activities and whatever. But I'm kind of the minority, just like a single guy. Like, we're not even going to places where single guys hang out.
Yeah.
We might be going to like a bar in Nashville with like a fucking mechanical bull.
Yeah.
With a bunch of girls being like, I hate my ex, and you know what I mean? You ever go to the bachelorette parties in Nashville?
I can only imagine.
No, they're so much different from the ones in Vegas.
Okay.
The ones in Vegas, everyone's being a hoe.
Yeah.
They're like fucking like dick straws, and they're like, what? I'm gonna fucking cheat on my husband.
Yeah.
But Nashville, they're like just like women that are angry at men wearing cowboy outfits. Yeah. And just riding mechanical bulls and singing karaoke about hating men.
I took my keys right to the side.
Yeah. It's like a non-man thing.
Yeah, get the fuck away from me.
Get the fuck away.
I'm with my girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine guys did that for their bachelor party. Like, I only want a bar full of men. And we're all going to dress like cowboys. Yeah. I'm sure that party exists in West Hollywood.
Doesn't sound too bad. It kind of sounds fun. We're all dressed up as cowboys.
Yeah.
No women allowed.
Karaoke.
We're going to bring karaoke. Just the bros.
Yeah.
We're going to watch Shane Gillis.
They're going to listen to that Sean, was it Big Sean song? I don't fuck with you.
Little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you. Who wants more fucking cheese curds? Me?
Wait, so it was fun, and then I met this girl, and she's Canadian too. So you put me around Canadians, they always have a great vibe and energy to them. They're like good listeners, they're like calm, and so it was just like the blend of everything together that made that show, that episode fun. And guys, no one starts the party like me. Okay, that's why I got on the show. Yeah. It's been a long time, but the breaking down the door, the fist pumping, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I drink, it's like infectious. Everyone starts to drink around me because they're like, oh shit, like Vinny's drinking, If I did it every night, I'd be a fucking alcoholic.
I was at a bachelor party in Myrtle Beach, and my friends and I started breaking down the door on the dance floor.
Yep. Iconic.
You
know what that is, breaking down the door?
Is when you go slow and then you come up fast?
That's that's beating up the beat, but I started that one too.
Okay.
I started all these dances on Jersey Shore. The breaking down the door is when you knock on a door while the beat's building.
Yeah.
And then you kind of like go to open the door.
God.
Can you show them breaking down?
I've never seen this. This is wreck.
Come on, Pat.
I didn't think it was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be.
The comments are going to eat you. The 4 comments are going to eat you up for this.
That's why we get along so well, because.
But Vinny,
I know who you are, but I've never really got into it so much. I was.
No, when Jersey Shore Family Vacation came back, this was like the thing that set it off. That first episode, because we went out, we were all doing shots.
Oh,
so look, I'm like, I can't get in. The beat's building. Where's the beat? I can't find it. And then when the beat drops, I break the door down and I start fucking going through it like a madman.
Vodka, Red Bull. Yo.
Bro, this was night one. This is why I never drank again.
This is insane. That's so cool.
Night one.
This influenced a lot of bros to do this.
Yeah.
Dude.
What's funny is
so funny.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Is that right there? That's like,
So when this first happened, remember there was like a kid that was like the yodeling kid. Remember him? You should just like play it on your phone just so Mike can hear it. But they did like a remix. To
Mason Ramsey. That's his name.
Yeah. He did like he was yodeling in Walmart or something.
Oh, I think I've seen this kid.
So they did the remix.
Oh, the kid with the hat on with the boot with the yeah.
So they did the remix to him and put my breaking down the door.
Oh my god.
And it was I'll show you after. It was
Oh
just
my
funny.
god.
So but yeah, so we all went to like the club, we made a party out of it, and that's just my little that's my I don't want to say my normal state of being. I don't drink that much, but that's what I want to do.
That's what they want to see, which is why when you're like, I'll have a drink, everybody.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm just not in that arena all the time.
Yes,
you know what I mean? If you put me in that arena with the right elements and, again, recovery, I'm fucking old now.
Big booty gal, a good night of rest.
Good night of good day of...
A good day of rest, knowing you don't have to wake up too early the next day.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
And a couple doors might get broken down.
Break down all the doors, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun. So that was a good thing. Another, I guess, like, bad thing, because, it's like always like we have to, like, make fun of Vinny, is we were doing, like, another scene where we were rating people. Like,
I saw that clip, which I was like, what,
Jenny
7?
posted it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what we were talking about. Again, like this whole rating thing stemmed from one of the episodes when we did that dating show in Little Italy, and I was like, I was getting into an argument with the guys because they're like, she's a 10. She's a 10. I'm like, bro, no, she's not. I'm like, your wife's a 10. If your wife's a 10, what does that mean? And as soon as I said that, now they're all like, oh, okay. This girl's a 2.
Yeah.
Because you gotta save the 10,
of course,
for the fucking elite.
Of course,
Of
course.
And I was being generous too. I'm like, oh, I got that girl a 7.
7 is a good piece of pizza.
7's good, a great piece of pizza. 7 is the cop out though. I remember like when I used to watch Kevin Samuels. He'd be like, rate yourself 1 to 10. Don't say 7.
Oh yeah.
And because every girl wanted to say 7.
Yeah.
So if I'm not giving myself a 7, then I'm giving myself an 8.
Gotcha.
I'm not going down to 6.
Yeah.
But Jenny is like, so we have this whole like, it's so funny. I always tell people like, do whatever you want to do. Women are free, whatever. I have my personal preferences. Women have rights, I have my personal preferences of what I want and this and that, and which is allowed. But Jenny like represents this like feminist approach to where she has to knock my shit down. You know what I mean? So we have like the two ends of the spectrum.
Just good to have.
It's good, great,
Yeah.
Of course. And I like we bust each other's balls, me and Jenny. But she was like, "What are you rated? What are you rated?" And I'm like,
8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm not going to give myself a 7. I don't know. I feel like, and to her, in her world, I'm like Vinny, the dorky kid that walked in day one.
Yes.
And yes, that I was probably a fucking, I was probably a 6. You know what I mean? I had weird sunglasses on. I was poor. I was in shape or whatever, but but yeah, over the years I've evolved, and guys, it's not easy. I'm going to gas myself up a little bit. I will knock myself down. I'm very self-aware, which is another plus. But
which means we're at 8.5.
Exactly. I'll tell you all my red flags before you even ask. That's why a lot of girls don't even call me for a second date, because I just like lay out all my red flags to them. They're like, "Why is he telling me this?"
You're like,
I'm like, tiki-taki. I'm in therapy.
Taki.
In the 4th grade, I fell hard on my head.
I have 4 knees. I have 4 kneecaps.
Tiki-taki. I have a high body count. Tiki-taki.
Bunny.
I watch too much porn. Bunny. I'll tell you all my red flags. You don't gotta go on the T app or anything, okay? Just ask away, and then they'd never call me back. I should just start lying, because that's what they say. I always say that. I'm like, I should just lie.
No, keep it 100, man. I think the real ones appreciate you just keeping it 100.
But anyway, so let's start with a couple big factors, okay, before we even get to whatever. Never got arrested. Okay, high credit score.
That's a point.
That's a point.
Let's go from one. That's a point.
Exactly.
Right
You're
there.
an adult and you realize
Big point
you live
right
in the
there.
world because it shows like who you are as like a human.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like because I know mad rich people have horrible credit scores.
Yep.
So high credit score,
which leads right to good money. You got money. You make money. Wealthy.
Got money, which by the way, I know everyone's like, I don't care about money. Yeah, money makes the fucking world go round.
2 points right there.
And I'm sorry that I have it. All right, I didn't. I don't want to feel guilty.
You worked for it.
Yeah, we've been working for it, and I don't want to feel guilty about having it.
Hard worker. Boom. Another point.
Okay. Family oriented.
Take care of your family. That's 2 points. You're already at 6.
Take care of my whole family. Okay. Decent looking. In shape. Gym every day. Runs marathon. Keep the same finger. This
brings you a 7. Now you're
we're already at 7. We're already at 7.
You're at 7 right now.
Yeah.
I can fill one more point right now if you want.
Ambitious. Like I literally like continue to like go from like career to career.
Yeah.
And just like figure out like I never get complacent. I complacent. Okay, maybe
well, you lost 1 point now.
Maybe I should have lost a point because of the. What did it rate me? 7.5. Clean cut, stylish
rating. Yeah,
dude. The list goes on and on and on.
But you're missing one big point. You're missing one big thing,
bro. I didn't even get started yet.
You haven't even got started.
Yeah.
So you're at 7 right now. I can add one quick point.
Big D.
Big hug.
Big D.
Now you're at 8. And now we made it to 8.
No kids.
No kids. Pretty good. It could be a point. Yeah.
I'm saying like baby mama drama.
Oh, no baby mama drama.
The baggage that comes with everything. You're
at 8.5 right.
Great apartment.
That goes into the wealth part. That's the money.
2 hairless cats.
That's money still.
It could add or it could deduct.
Take it deduct. Could deduct. You're going back to 7.
Anyway, all right. So the pros go on and on. The cons. Okay, let's talk about them.
All right.
So nowadays, every girl wants a guy that's 6 feet tall. I'm only 5'9".
Okay, yeah, we get it.
Okay, 5'9".
That takes away the point. If we're going from 10, all right, now we're at 9.
Also, college degree, College of Staten Island. But
yeah, so that's a point.
It's a half a point.
Yeah.
We need a girl here. I wish Morgan was here for this one. She would have been like, they just want to knock you down. Like every girl just like a guy is not allowed to talk himself up or whatever. Meanwhile, every fucking girl is like, you're a 10.
You're at 10.
I'm like,
you know how to read? You're at 10.
Well, I asked ChatGPT for the cons too. And it says you're sometimes aloof or sarcastic. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Cold, dismissive, lacking depth in certain situations. Some fans have. Fuck you, ChatGPT. You fucking AI bastard.
You're proving my point. You're proving my point.
You fucking.
He has been on shows like Double Shot of Love. Some fans' views are red flag on availability.
Yeah. I didn't find love on these fake dating shows. So
privilege yet plays relatable.
Am I privileged?
Wait.
I have white privilege.
I don't agree with that.
Money and opportunity since the early 20s.
The disconnect can rub people the wrong way. Yeah, I guess like you're not going to be like relatable, but I am relatable. Like I'm a normal guy. I'm a chill guy from Staten Island.
Okay. Jet Blue Man.
But anyway, okay, so do have a high body count, which I think that I've talked about this before. I do think that there's a double standard. I think that in general, men are usually gonna, if you had to do statistics, have higher body counts than women.
Yeah,
and they're free to do that. I personally, if a girl was like out, I wouldn't like wife up a porn star. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't bring her home to mom, but she's free to do it. I'd be her friend or whatever.
Yeah.
We all can have like our preferences. That's the thing too about the double standards. Like everyone's like, how could you say you don't want a girl with a high body count, but you have one? I'm like, does she have all the things that I possess? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That is where the double standard comes in. Mm-hmm. She doesn't have to be rich. She doesn't have to. Oh, I thought you were raising your hand. She doesn't have to be rich. She doesn't have to provide for me and pay my bills. She doesn't have to fucking.
So you're trying to say, because she doesn't have to do, because you're supplying all those things, you don't want her to have the high body counts.
I'm just saying we all have our different standards when we're bringing our resumes to the table, and we both have different needs and different wants and different preferences.
Gotcha.
It's not like she's gonna look for things in me that I'm not going to look for things in her.
Gotcha.
She's going to look for me to be a provider. I don't want her to be a provider.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And
you just want her to, you want her to not be a porn star.
Everyone's going to have a pass, you know what I mean? But my numbers are fucking astronomical, so I don't want her to have those kind of numbers.
And we got respect for the porn stars.
Love them.
Take you to dinner, have a good night.
Yeah, and they'll get married to another porn star or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
there's 4 male porn stars and 700,000 female porn stars.
But that does, I think, bring me down a little bit, just because having fame and a celebrity career and running the streets like that is not natural. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can get why a girl would get like a little bit of a red flag or the ick about that. Most don't. I randomly, like the whole stripper thing at Chippendales or whatever, I like run into like doctors every day that just like don't like on dating apps. They're like, that was awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you attract the wrong girls. You attract girls that might want you because of fame, and the good girls are probably like, I can't be. No, I'm saying famous, and I don't want that type of pressure.
Yeah, I just think that fame is kind of corny now. Like it used to be like cool. Now, like a girl, like everyone's famous now because everyone has a phone. So I think now it's like the diamond in the roughs are guys that like aren't out there, aren't seen. You know, I just happen to be that. It's how I. But if you use the trade-off to be like, okay, like he has the fame, but he also is very financially secure. He's going to take care of me and my whole family.
Not a drug addict.
Not a drug addict. Never did a drug in his life. He's going to take care of my kids. Are going to go to college. And I'm going to have a white Range Rover, and we're going to be a good family. And like the biggest point is that like I want to be a family man. Like a lot of guys never grow out of that. They want to keep doing the drugs. They want to keep going to the clubs and stuff. I'm like transitioning into Republican. No. So that's a good thing too. It's like the intention of where you want to be in life. But I have to like go to therapy for anxiety. Definitely like the sex and the past of like the running the streets of being a rock star is like a little icky. And I'm not that tall. But besides that, I think that knocks me down to an 8, you know?
Yeah.
It's like 3 or 4 things compared to like 100 pros, you know?
Yeah, man. I agree, dude.
Great. Another fucking 2 guys agree with me in this room. We get a fucking girl. By the way, there's mad girls that would agree, and they're not the fucking trolls in the comments that are like, oh yeah, he sucks, Jenny.
I like whatever that is, whatever voice that will. I like that one.
You like that one?
Oh, Jenny.
You're right.
Jenny.
You're right. My little, they have like 14 kids, and they're fucking like.
He's a
mama's boy. There's one tooth criticizing me. Fucking ass.
Chauvinistic. Misogynistic. He's a zealot.
Yeah.
I love it when you set up guys on comedy shows when they're like, what's your favorite show? And they're like, Jersey Show. You're like, what's your name? And he'd be like, Arnold. Arnold, stop sucking my dick.
Yeah.
I see it coming now, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait.
Well, also, that's like so impossible. Like, that Jersey Show's the only fucking show you've ever seen.
Jersey Show.
Nah, you're sucking my dick,
Stop
bro.
sucking my dick, Cliff.
Anyway.
Yeah, but you're crazy. You're not. And also, like, oh man, there's 2 things I want to say. One thing is, I've never seen that breaking the door side of you, because every time we go out, you got to go to work the next day or a flight or something. So you'll be drunk sitting down like this, but I see in your head you're like
thinking about
I got this show I got to do at 8 o'clock. I don't know how to feel. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Unless the shows are over.
Shows are over, but then it's like I gotta make the flight or this or that or this. Like I want to. catch you. No.
It wasn't like that in Miami.
Miami. You had everything you needed. All the things were there. The bank, the bar. It was all in set, and you were fucking having.
But you're
a good
right.
time.
If there are things that I have to do the next day or whatever, I'm like constantly aware of them, and I don't go too hard.
Yeah.
Mike full sends it no matter what. You know.
I'm pretty good. I've been a good boy.
No, and I don't say that's a bad thing. You know. Okay, so should we talk about LA?
Yeah, I want to hear about LA. I saw that you were getting up on stage, which was pretty awesome.
So went to LA, haven't been back there since like Dancing with the Stars, and LA is like a second home to me. I had the house there. I tried it during COVID because I always wanted to live out there because I love elements of LA. And when I lived there, I didn't do comedy yet, though. That's the issue. I just kind of had just getting started. I didn't, whatever. And I didn't have that like sense of community like you would form with like the comedy clubs and stuff. it was also during COVID, so like there wasn't really much going on. It was a weird place, but I kind of just left it and then just realized that New York is where I wanted to be. And I came home, and now I love like that my niece and nephew are like a quick car ride away from me, and I can spend time with them, but I could also do comedy. New York just has like all of my needs. LA just had like some of them, you know? So, but I still wanted to go just to pop back in, see old friends, maybe do some comedy. And that's what I did. Like I went there. I love it. Like I went on a hike the second day. LA, just like you're outside, it makes you feel just good. And I love the food there too. Like I have all my food spots. So it's not like I don't feel like I'm in Arizona or something where I'm like in this weird place. Like I don't know anything. Like I could live there. Like I could stay there for months if I needed to, which I kind of want to do to do comedy. Like I want to go out there for like a month or two. Now that like I'm and get used to doing the sets out there. But the sets out there are crazy, bro, because like here in New York, like there are celebrities and like celebrity comics that kind of pop in. You hear like so-and-so's at the stand or whatever. But there, the lineups are like star fucking studded every night, like on a Tuesday, because every celebrity lives in LA. So, you know, at first I was going to do a show at the Comedy Store, but I'm like not ready for that yet. That's how I feel. I'm going to do the Comedy Store. I'm going to do the Cellar. I want to do all those things, but I'm giving myself time to, and I talked about this with Norman too. I'm not just going straight into the NBA.
Yeah.
I'm going to work on my stuff. I'm going to feel confident. I'm going to show humility and respect to the craft of comedy. And I'm not just going to be one of these like, oh, you're a celebrity, go up on this biggest stage. I'll work my way up to it. But because it's crazy. It's like I was going to go up in between like Dane Cook, David Spade, Drew Lynch, this other big comic. And I'm just like, okay, I don't want that to be like my first show. Like I literally do bar shows in New York every night. I don't want to be, but in a weird way, it probably would have been okay because LA has this weird like celebrity culture where like they want to see celebrities. And I feel like I'd be a funner, is that a word? A more fun celebrity to see out there than like a lot of people because like I'm not from there.
Yeah, and your theme is East Coast. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be like, oh shit.
I noticed that. Here I'm just one of the people.
Everybody else. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. That's why we stand out when we go on the road too. Like we're in Arizona and I'm the first guy on stage and I'm like, how's everybody doing? They're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's one of those Sopranos.
I think people in LA especially, because a lot of them are from the East Coast, I think they miss the East Coast.
Yeah, perhaps.
So they see East Coasters and they're like, oh shit. But that was new to me. I didn't really understand like that element of it. That gives you like a little bit of a pop. But also like it's Hollywood, it's TV culture. Like at the Cellar, they want to see fucking Steve Martin and they want to see like Chappelle, you know?
Yeah,
they see Vinny, they're like,
guy,
who is this guy? You know? We have to go see Broadway right after this. It's like a
good German.
Gay German.
Gay German. Get good. That was good. We'll work on it.
But there, it's like, Vinny!
Yeah, they're like, oh shit. TV. Yeah.
So, in a weird way, I'm saying, like, I think if I lived out there, I would do more of those spots because I'd feel like the comfort level of the audience fucking with me.
Yes.
And also
listening to me,
and then also be able to perform comedy in front of them. So, anyway, didn't do that. But I did this. So I did this other show at Yamashiro, which is like a restaurant there. That's like this crazy, huge sushi place. We've been a million times. We've been on the show. It's like I think like Nick Cannon owns it or something like that.
Tasty, good stuff.
Good stuff, and it's just like they take over like an entire top of a mountain.
Oh, nice.
And like have a sushi restaurant there. You have to drive up a mountain.
That sounds cool.
The views are crazy. There's like ponds and shit. So we go there. I do a little show there, like a bar show. Wasn't a great show. I went on like third, but I'm used to not having good shows. Like part of comedy is just getting used to having bad shows. It's not like, like I'm
being able to bomb.
Yeah, being able to
bomb gracefully
or dig your way out of it or whatever. So that's what that was. But I didn't want to like end the set like that. So I mean the week of comedy like that. So I called up a couple friends and they connected me with the Hollywood Improv. And there was a show, and it's weird. In LA, the shows are like, a lot of them are like produced shows. So it's not like there's a booker or the club is booking it. You have to get in with whoever guy who's like not like a famous comic, and he has like a blank, blank, blank in friends for that night. But the friends are like fucking the biggest comedians in the world, like the Dane Cooks and stuff like that. So I got in with one of those guys through a friend, and they put me on the lineup. So I'm like, all right, I want to do like a more normal lineup. Patton Oswalt, Anthony Jeselnik, Drew Lynch. I was like, oh God. So part of me was like, all right, Vinny, you're kind of doing what you didn't want to do. But another part of me was like, I checked out the Improv. Have you ever been?
No.
Sick club. Reminds me of New York Comedy Club. It's like that grimy wooden kind of feel as opposed to like, you know, a giant stage that feels like an arena type of thing. So I was like, okay, the room is my vibe. And it was a Thursday night, and they posted it, and I'm like, okay, I can't believe I'm on a lineup with my literal favorite comedian, Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh my God.
So, but I went, and everybody was kind of working out their shit. I saw like Patton Oswalt working out his shit. I saw Jeselnik working out his shit, and the crowd was great. And then I was last.
Okay.
I'd rather be last than first.
Okay.
But I followed fucking Drew Lynch, who's another huge comedian that does like, has like 1 million specials. And I went, and the show was incredible.
Oh my God, amazing.
It was incredible. It's actually funny. Like I was thinking of like saying this afterwards. I'm like, because I have a couple dark jokes, and I'm like, damn, I wish I should have said, I wish Anthony Jeselnik can always open for me.
Yeah.
Because like he sets the tone of like, you know, but dude, just such a fucking surreal moment of like just life that night was because I've gone to LA so many times. I've passed the clubs, and I've like always had the bug in me, but I'd never even been on stage. And I'm like, one day I'm going to do comedy in LA. Even since I've been starting it here and going on the road, I'm still in my head like, I got to do comedy in LA. I can't wait to do comedy in LA. It's just something I always wanted to do. So just to go there, do a set, have a good crowd. They got the jokes. Some of them weren't amazing, but I moved on to the next one, did a little bit of crowd work, got a huge pop, and then I posted on my story like the next day. Some girl sent me a DM. She was like, I have no idea what Jersey Shore is, never heard of it, but you were so funny, great job, and now I'm a fan.
That's amazing.
And like I was saying, like I love the fans that support me, but at the same time, like that's an unbiased person, has no idea who I am, who's just appreciating the art of comedy and my jokes and my mind and where I go and my sarcasm, because that's what it is. It's a piece of art. So
did Jeselnik see you?
No, he probably left.
Did you meet him at all?
No, he's in and out.
That's fucking fantastic.
But they were like, yo, whenever you want to come back, let me know. Great set.
Did the booker see you there?
Yeah, well, the manager. I don't know if there's a booker. There's like a guy
they're like, hey, they're gonna say this guy came through fucking.
Yeah, no. I think I earned that rep.
Did you do? How much time did you do?
So I told them to light me at 10, and then I said I'll stay up because I was last. So so I ended up doing I think like 14. There were a couple things like I didn't do. I kind of just wanted to give some good hits and then leave.
Okay, I'll ask you what bit you did after.
Yeah. But nah, it was great.
That's amazing.
Thoughts?
The thoughts are that's great. I'm glad you, because like, you know, I saw you earlier today, and I was like, yo, you're in LA, and you're like, I'll save it.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, okay, like I don't know what he's gonna say. So seeing you say it was incredible, that's like, oh man,
yeah,
that's a great feeling, especially all the hard work you've been doing. And you know, I'm there with you doing this, where I'm watching the process, so it feels good to see like, fuck yes, you're going in the right direction.
But also like that moment was like from when I was 21 years old, and like I first went to LA and I saw comedians, and because I've always been this like nerdy theater kid, you know, and I'm 37 now and can walk on a stage and like perform a set, you know, and the set is so much more than the jokes. The set is like, again, are you calm? Are you relating it to the audience. You know,
you felt comfortable on stage.
I felt comfortable because I was, you know, relating it to them. You don't just go up there and start telling jokes. You know, you talk to people. You kind of ask questions a little bit. You know, that's where like the real. And I'm still getting better at that. I'm still working on that. But they didn't even need much of that, though, because the crowd was so good. They understood that all these comics were, like, working on their jokes. Like, Jesselnick has, like, a piece of paper with them and the whole thing.
And you came out there ready, though. You came out there ready, like, let me show you guys what I've been working on. You know what I mean?
I came out there ready, and you never know, you know. There was one thing that I did, I'll tell you after, that, like, usually does well that didn't. But you try to, you know, be like, where am I? Okay, I'm here. Who's in the crowd? What's going to work here? What's not? What do they want to hear? Because sometimes, like, my shows, like, they want to hear a completely different order of the set. So I just changed the order around just to, like, you know, whatever. Anyway, it worked out. It was great. And now I have the bug. I'm like, damn, I want to go back to L.A.
Hey, man, next tour. That's it. You do one of those rooms.
They want to do a Vinny and Friends there somewhere, I'll tell you. But besides that, though, just like living in LA and like, you know, just kind of like seeing what I can achieve by getting up on stage like every night would be sick, you know? I think that's actually how it's weird. Like New York, I've been doing this shit in the shadows and stuff and like, which is good. Not many people I haven't heard much buzz about me doing stand up here. I just think that people don't care, which is good. But there, I feel like if I'm there like a couple weeks, like it's going to start to get around town within the comedian community.
Do you think that means that New York is harder? Yeah. They say like a New York comic goes to LA, starts fucking crushing. Yeah. Because the difficulty level, because the audiences are different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it is harder.
Like, you know, you know.
It's that German guy I was talking about before.
Yeah. What? We want
we want a human centipede.
We want David to tell. Where's David to tell?
First of all, Pat, who controls the music in the studio? It's the same? Do you understand that I just walked out to pee and Come On Eileen was just playing?
Come On Eileen?
Yeah, the song Come On Eileen.
What song?
Come On Eileen. Bro, coincidence.
Whoa.
That was the whole part of the show when the name of the episode was Come On Eileen.
Come On Eileen?
Is the name of the song.
COMEON.
Yes.
I never heard it. I've heard the song. I didn't know it was saying Come On Eileen. That's crazy.
You're literally singing it.
Yeah, no, I know the song, but I didn't know he was saying, I thought it was just like, like I didn't know the lyrics.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was Come On Eileen.
Come On Eileen. Come On Eileen. And I'm literally on the show like the whole entire night. Like they actually cleared it because MTV, every time they play a song, they have to pay for that. And they clear it, and you hear me being like, "Come on, Eileen," and I'm like, "Tonight, I'm gonna come on, Eileen."
Oh my god, I didn't know that. It's crazy.
And it was just playing when I went to go pee,
bro.
That was another thing too. Like on that episode, everything they were like, because it's always like an issue, like everything I do. So I say goodnight to the girl, I give her a kiss, take care. Like we're not gonna hook up, like you know what I mean? There's like fucking families here. And everyone's like, why did you go to her room? I'm like, guys, do you want me to be wholesome or do you want me to be a whore?
Yeah, she's more fucking family.
Pick one.
Let her. If she goes, hey, can I go to your room? You go, all right.
No, there's 14 cameras following me everywhere I go.
Right,
I'm filming a TV show.
That's right. Sorry.
Is everyone that fucking stupid?
Were the producers like, let her go to your room? Like,
no, we don't live in that time anymore. This isn't old school Jersey Shore. You know, we're not making pornos anymore.
Gotcha. What a shame.
Also, like, you know, the girl. Yeah. First of all, the girl's gonna go on a one-night stand on TV with me, but maybe she doesn't want to hook up the first night.
She wanted to.
No, that's not. That's not like.
No, of course.
That's not like
a nice little smooch,
everyday occurrence. You know.
Yeah.
Not with me, at least. You know.
You kissed her. You played.
I would have went back to the room, played patty cake.
Yeah. You play that game with the phone.
Yeah, heads up.
Play a little heads up.
Adult-sized Jenga.
A little adult-sized Jenga.
Wait, we were talking about L.A. Oh, so speaking of girls, L.A. So I go out there and it's funny. I'm just like, I'm in every scene. I'm with the comedy nerds one night. I'm hiking with healthy people the next day. And then I go out and see some old friends and go to like the most LA fucking party ever. All like private, it's like a private event for like NBA players. NBA players go to LA during the summer because they're off, and they just go hard. They rent houses for like $100,000 for the summer, and they just like have all these parties, and like the girls that are around them that they attract. It's literally like a movie. It's so funny. You ever see that South Park episode where they were at which one was it? They go to like some Hollywood party. It was the Guitar Hero one. And they go to some like Hollywood party, and you just see like all the girls in the pool and stuff. You're not going to find it here. But it looks just like that. It's just like the hottest influencer type of women that are all in one place. And I fell in love like a million times, but you just realize that like these women are not there for you. Mm-hmm. They're just not. They're LA. Mm-hmm. They're just like looking at the players. And they go hard too. Like if you went to LA, Mike, you would fucking die. There are just drugs everywhere.
I mean, I've been pretty good.
No, I'm saying in the past. Like if you were like thrusted into fame
at these
parties, it's just a rolling party that goes up into the hills.
Imagine.
And everyone is just like, and back in the day, like I never did drugs, but back in the day, like I used to hang, like I would be drinking and everything like that. And I just, it wasn't like I'm too old for this moment because like I was in the club and I was like seeing like fucking, there was a girl from Love Island I met there. I'll tell you which one after.
Nice.
And, I can hang. Like if I was drinking, I would have had a good time. But
Is it after or before the set?
Before. Okay. I had the set the next day.
Okay. Did you drink after the set, like off that high of like, wow, this was
No,
great?
Because I had the flight the next day.
Gotcha.
And then the night before, thank God, Temptation. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I
was in the fucking, with the best of the best.
Yeah.
And I didn't have one drink because I'm like, I got to get up and write tomorrow, So I still went to bed really late. And, it's just a different animal out there. It really makes me appreciate like living back here. And like, listen, those parties are fun. I've been to them in Vegas, and these women and men are like just a different type of breed. But, I love like just like a girl from like Fort Lauderdale that's like never been to one of those parties, like has no idea what the fuck that is. And it makes you, really gives you like a perspective of life,
Did you see any prospects out there when you were at the party? Any?
No, because it's just not, if they're there, it was like private invite only. So if they're there, it's just like they're with a certain crowd, and there's a real dark. I was talking to
girls in the pool.
Well, the first one was at a club, but then we went to a house afterwards.
Something about nighttime.
That's where it gets spooky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not wholesome nighttime.
Like Bohemian Rhapsody, like Bohemian Grove. Spooky?
I was talking about not Bohemian Grove, but Bohemian Grove light.
Gotcha.
I was talking about this with Tracy when she came on, because I experienced this with the Hamptons too. There's like a whole ecosystem of like model influencer girls and stuff, and like billionaire guys, and it just kind of like is a cycle of like these girls come to hang out with these guys, and then they just go from place to place, from trip to trip, and then the girls get a little older, then like a new class of women come in. And it's just like a crazy amount of money, and just that whole system, like I just don't want to be a part of. That's what it means to like be like, yo, I'm not Hollywood. Like I don't want to be part of that because it's crazy, I have friends that are, decent people, and it's cool. You end up at these places and you like be like, oh shit, you're this person's manager, or celebrities. Like I watch you on TV, but
how close is that little ecosystem, those parties, to the P. Diddy freak off? Are they distant cousins?
I've never been to a Diddy freak off. I assume that they're similar, but the Diddy freak off of what we thought it was has never been proven, because everybody that was at those parties, like the celebrities, they were like, yeah, I went to a Diddy party, but there was no you know, there was no cameras recording me, you know, and I didn't see anybody tied up in a basement. The freak off ended up just him being a cuck with Cassie. But I'm sure things got freaky, like with in the Hollywood scene, like when he was throwing parties. Everybody wants, you know, like, yeah, I was just like, get me the fuck out of here. Once the blow starts coming out, once they start doing blow, Vinny got to go. and be a wholesome boy. And also, I just like, in the past, like, I would have seen some of those girls and I would have been like, Jesus Christ, this is the fucking hottest girl I've ever seen in my life. I have to pursue her. I have to call her tomorrow. I have to take her on a date.
Yes.
Now I'm like, for the streets.
Yeah.
These are chicken cutlets.
Very thin.
My mom's. So I'm proud to say that I guess I've evolved out of that. And again, you know, I'm sure there were some nice ladies there that just were having a time. But for the most part, it is kind of spooky. And that's why I'm glad to be like a regular guy as well. And still like go to Staten Island, go to Jersey. And just,
you're doing what ChatGPT said.
Oh, I'm the relatable thing. Exactly. I'm not doing it because of that.
You're like party, Lamar Odom, cocaine, but I just want to go to the Buc-ee's like a normal human being.
Yeah. No, I love that club in Atlanta we went to. Because those girls were normal, but they were fucking hot.
Oh, yeah. Tongue and rouge?
Yeah,
Tongue and cheek or something?
Yeah. Tongue and cheek.
Yeah. Braces, though. She had braces.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Me and Mike Figs. Follow Mike Figs on everything. And the next thing I think we have coming up is Philly.
Philly.
With a little time off. We're going to go to Philly. That's going to be fun because we already did one show there. We knew, and the audience was incredible. And now we're going to have 4 or 5, maybe 4 shows there.
Let's go.
Yeah. So Philly, baby, come out, get those tickets. After that, Chicago, that's like already sold out. So yeah, keep on keeping on, and we'll see you next week. All right. Peace. What's up, guys? If you like the episode, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We are building this thing from the ground up, so we need your help, and hopefully we can make this really big one day. Love you.